Welcome back, pure structure traders, for another market analysis for the London session and potentially into the US session. Today is April 20th, 2021 here in Hawaii, and will be April 21st, 2021 in London. Today we'll be going over S&P 500 and also gold, give you guys some levels we'll be looking at during the London session, and again, those levels can hold up into the US session. With that said, guys, if you guys do enjoy these videos, please go ahead and smash that like button. If you guys are not subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. For those who are subscribed to the channel, watch and like the videos. Thank you guys very much. We will continue to try to be consistent with these videos for you guys. That way you guys have levels and ideas of how to trade the markets. For those who have any questions, feel free to pop them in here on YouTube. We would love to get back to you guys. But with that, guys, let's go ahead and get into it. For S&P 500, been having a little bit more of a downside move back into some levels of support for the most part of today. Right now, we are looking to see if we can catch some support at a couple levels here. One being these 41.1250s, as we bounced from it a couple times. You can see here one time, two times, and maybe even a third time. Now, if we hold this area, we may see an opportunity to pop right back up. But again, I'd like it to get above these 33s, and then I can see if the market could pull back and then try to retest from that pullback the upside of about 41.46. But for now, we are in a downward move, and we potentially could see some more downward movement into our levels of 41.02, under that 40.91, and then 40.85 as supports would come in. Right now, starting to look a little bit weak on the buying side, selling side starting to pick up. Been a little bit slower on S&P 500. So again, if you guys are not too keen on trading the slower markets, you want to just kind of be disciplined. Try not to just make up ideas of trades, but trade according to your plan and your process. That way, when the market comes towards your levels and creates a market structure that you can understand, that's how you kind of want to trade it. But again, we are looking for some support first at 41.1250. If S&P just falls right through that, we're going to look for the next downside support of about 41.0250. Now, if you want to continue to be short, you probably should either be short here at about 41.23 or a little bit above that, which is somewhere right around these 29 to about 30s, as that's a good area of a short to continue the moves down. Now, if you are short, you do want to probably take a little bit off here at 41.1250, and then try to move the other ones into the next supports at 41.02 and then 40.91. So really not too difficult here on S&P 500, but let's take a look at a smaller chart here on S&P as well. Again, you can see on the smaller chart where we ellipse, the support should be coming in 41.1250 as that support for the bounce and continuation will move, for the bounce and the move right back up into the resistance at 41.23. However, you get under this level, you could have another opportunity. If you reject this price right here and it holds it as resistance, you could see the market try to dip below. For me, that would be more of a breakout trade opportunity for a continuation of move lower. Probably not the best area for me to want to get it. Again, if I'm going to look for the shorts, I'm going to look for them at resistance. So I'm going to look for the market to pull back into the levels of resistance, either 23 or up above right around these 30s as resistance, and then try to short it to continue to move down, not up under here because it's a really low price to try to capture the short. I'm not too comfortable with taking the lower prices on the shorts. Usually when it comes into supports like this, I prefer to let the market find the support and then buy it the opposite way, right? Especially if you go into a range on S&P, where you could see we could go into a range, and right in this middle could actually be the middle of the range that will be a little bit dangerous to try to play. But if you do go into a sideways movement like you kind of are right now on S&P, what's going to happen is the best opportunities are going to be to buy low and then look to sell high off these ranges. So again, when you do that, you want to target the middle and then target the bottom. Then again, on the upside, target the middle and then target the top when you're playing those ranges. So you want to try to do that. If you do see S&P 500, instead of continuing down, go into a sideways movement. You can see we got 1, 2, 3 touches here. If we hold another support, that could be a nice double bottom for a move right back into the middle of the range. You can see the resistance coming in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 times here before we actually started to move back down. So we want to pay attention that this S&P 500, though it is moving down, could actually go sideways for a little bit, and keep that in mind when we're trying to trade this. Let's take a look at gold here real quickly. For gold, pulling up a little bit of a bigger chart here. On this chart, you can see we've been moving back to the upside, found some good support right on top of a prior level of resistance, which is right about these 74s. Price couldn't break down and then started to push up into 1780. And now we're looking for price to pull up to our next level, which is about 1783.8. Now, this may be a good opportunity. As you can see, the market had rejected this area a couple times here. Nice double top. Another time there, made a nice V-top. Now we want to see if price can actually reject this area again. If it does, I'm looking for a double top here and then a pull right back down. That would be a great opportunity for a sell move. If we can't break this prior peak of support, well, peak of resistance that would turn into support, this is where we're actually looking for the long continuation to 83.8 and then through that level to about 1790.2. That's going to be a good opportunity on the moves back to the upside. Now, if we get below this level of 1780.4, that's where it's going to be a little bit different. I want to see if the price can get back below this level. Rejection off this area, failed to get through, and then pull it back down. I really prefer to see the market either do that, or if we're going back up, hold the support here right there, those sellers failed to get lower here, and then you get an opportunity to actually get that two try failure to pop the move back to the upside of 1783.8. Again, if we want the sellers to come in, got to be below these 1780.4s and rejecting that price and pull it down deeper. If we want the buyers to come back in, watch the price go above 1780.4 and then hold that support. But for now, right where price action is kind of right in between. So we are going to allow this price action to get back into the level of resistance. And again, keep in mind with gold, for all of those who trade gold, and also for all of those who don't and don't really understand it, when you have a level, it usually comes to that level, so you want to pay attention when price getting back into the 83.8. If those buyers can't press past that level, that's going to be a good opportunity to try to short it down for a little bit. If you don't want to go against the momentum, which is up right now, then you're going to let that pull back, and if price can hold the support here, that's where you're going to want to try to look for the long, or you're going to allow price to get a little bit deeper. May stall right here, may get down back to this 74.6 and then try to make the bounce in continuation. Might even go into consolidation here before it makes a move down or before it makes a move back up. So you want to pay attention to your levels and allow price to get there, and then you're going to get the best opportunities from there. Again, for those who were in the London session with me yesterday, we did have a nice opportunity right off of our level of about 66, 67 for the long side moves to the upside, and price just kind of just shot right up to our level of resistance and then came back down. You can see the nice 1-2 touches and then pop right back up to the upside. So simple trading. Let's take a look at this smaller chart here on gold. Again, you can see as I zoom in, we're coming into our level. We do want to see this gold pull up, and usually it does. So it may stall here, but I would say the probability of it popping into the level of 83.8 is kind of higher, right? That's a clear level of resistance. You want to see if price can actually get there. From that area, again, our first initial trade will be if we reject that, maybe get a nice double top here and then try to pull price back down from there. That's going to be a good opportunity. Support should come in right around these 80.4s first. So that's what we'll see if price can actually get there and then hold that support if we want that long opportunity. But again, pretty simple for S&P 500 and also gold. Those are the areas of interest we're going to be looking for even through the London session. Now, if we're at some other levels, like say for instance, we get below 74.6 on gold, 66.3 next level of support, then 61.3, 58.8, 47.9. Got some supports below, right, and some resistances above at 1790.2 and a little bit more above that. But we'll see if price can actually get into those areas first, and then we will go ahead and do another analysis once we get into some price levels some other price levels. Other than that, guys, that is it for S&P 500 and also gold. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. If you guys did, again, guys, please go ahead and smash that like button. If you guys are not subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. For those who are and those who watch and like these videos, thank you guys very much. Really appreciate that. Again, any questions you guys feel like you have in regards to trading, in regards to psychology, in regards to mentorship, feel free to ask them here on YouTube and we will get back to you guys. Other than that, guys, you guys take care. Have a great night. Trade well.